Have you ever noticed that your stomach bloats more during your period? Or that stress gives you acidity or loose motions? Today we are talking about something most people feel but they rarely understand. How hormones mess with our digestion. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tejaswini Dande, Consultant Medical Gastroenterologist at Bangalore Gastro Center. Have you ever noticed that your stomach bloats more during your period? Or that stress gives you acidity or loose motions? Or that thyroid issues make you either constipated or running to the loo all the time? Well, your hormones and your gut are basically in a long-term relationship. So let's understand how they talk to each other and what we can do to keep the peace. Firstly, the hormone-gut friendship. Your gut is not just a tube. It's a smart organ with its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system, often called your second brain. And hormones, they are like the WhatsApp messages your body sends from one system to the other. So every time your hormones change during stress, menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or thyroid fluctuations, your gut receives the message loud and clear, sometimes too loud. This communication goes both ways. The gut microbiome also influences how your hormones are broken down and balanced. So now about women's hormones and the gut. Let's start with the most obvious ones, estrogen and progesterone, the female sex hormones. During the menstrual cycle, these hormones keep changing. When they drop around your period, women often notice more bloating, cramps, or loose stools. They may feel constipated just before their periods. That's because estrogen and progesterone affect how your intestines move, how sensitive your gut nerves are, and even how much fluid your intestines can absorb. In severe cases, it can even cause pseudo-obstruction where your intestines act paralyzed. On the other hand, when the thyroid is overactive, which is hyperthyroidism, everything moves too fast. You get diarrhea, sometimes even fat malabsorption because food just rushes through. So if someone has unexplained constipation or diarrhea, a simple thyroid test can sometimes solve the mystery. Next, the adrenal hormones and stress connection. The adrenal glands are your body's stress managers. When you're stressed, whether it's an exam, traffic jam, or emotional drama, your brain activates the HPA axis, which is hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. This releases cortisol, your fight or flight hormone. A little cortisol helps, it sharpens you up, but constant stress, that's like keeping your foot on the accelerator and the brake at the same time. It increases gut sensitivity, slows digestion for some people, speeds it up for others, and can mess with your gut bacteria. Now let's talk about growth hormone and insulin-like growth factor and their influence on the gut. They help maintain the intestinal lining and absorption. In conditions like short bowel syndrome, growth hormone therapy can actually help the intestine absorb better and reduce damage. Also, our gut microbes influence how much IGF-1 we produce. So again, microbes and hormone work like a perfect couple. Now, putting it all together, hormones and gut health are deeply interconnected. Menstrual cycle may see IBS flares. Thyroid issues may lead to constipation or diarrhea. Stress may lead to acidity or bloating. And adrenal problems may cause nausea and fatigue. Menopause or HRT may worsen acid reflux, and these aren't just random coincidences, they are your body's signals that your endocrine system and digestive system are chatting, maybe too loudly. So be kind to it, feed it well, rest it well, and laugh often. If you found this useful, share it with your friends.